Hello friends, welcome to my channel Math Realization. Today I am here with another episode on HCF and LCM, that is episode 2.0. So let's start our class. So here in this episode we will discuss on HCF and LCM for algebraic expressions. Okay, so I have written here some different types of question, around 10 questions. Okay, you can screenshot your question, all the questions. You can screenshot the questions so that it is easier for you to see the questions later. So as I have already made the videos on HCF and LCM, to their methods, how you can find HCF and LCM. Now for here we are trying to find the HCF and LCM of algebraic expressions. Okay, so let's start with the first question: how to find the HCF and LCM for algebraic expression. So solution of question number 1. So here are two expressions. This comma separates the expression. This is first expression, this is second. So in the later cases, like I have written here in question number 6, the episodes, the expressions are first expression, this is second expression, and this one is the third expression, like that. Okay, so this comma separates the expressions. So expression 1 is a square b. Okay, so this is the simple one. I have written the question in from simple to difficult, in like that, in that term. Okay, so how you can write it? A square is a times b, is not it? Similarly, second expression is expression. Okay, this is the shortcut form of expression. Expression 2 is like a b square. So we can write it in the form a times b, b square is b times b. So your HCF, so first we will write the HCF. What is the HCF? Okay, in the previous video HCF, we have seen HCF means that common only. So a and a is common here in both of the expressions. So we can write a here, and again b. See, b is also common there. So we can write b here. If you did not write any sign here, it represents there is multiplication sign. They are in multiply form. Okay, and after, yeah, HCF is only the common one. We cannot write here the remaining. Okay, so in LCM, this is the HCF of these two expressions, and in LCM, their LCM, the LCM for these two expressions is like, you have to write the common first. A is common, b is common. What's the remaining here? A. And what's the remaining here? B. So now we can write it in some suitable form, like a times a is a square, because their powers are added, base same, and b times b is b square. So this is your LCM. So in some of the books they have find the questions like find the HCF separately and find the LCM separately, but I am doing here at the same time. We are finding HCF and LCM. So sometimes you will find only HCF, or sometimes you will find only LCM. Okay, so solution of 2. Now we'll move on next question. So first expression is like a minus b, a plus b. In this type of question, it is already in factorized form, so we don't have to do anything. And in second expression, what we will do? A plus b whole square. So we cannot use the formula here, a square plus 2ab plus b square. That is not in the factorized form. Okay, so we will write it in factorized form, that is a plus b times a plus b. In my previous videos I have written all the formulas that you can use here. Okay, so check that video if you don't know the formulas. And this is the factorized form, because x, if there is x square, we can write x time x. So similarly here, this whole square means this time this. Okay, yeah. So now HCF, what is the HCF? Now both of the terms are in simplified or factorized form. Factorized form means in multiplication form. So now you can do you can write the HCF and LCM. So what is common here? A plus B, A plus B. So you can write the HCF as A plus B, is not it? And what's the LCM? The LCM is, so first in the case of LCM, what we will do? We will write the common first. So common is A plus B. What's the remaining? Yeah, in the first expression, remaining is A minus B. This A plus B is common, okay? This underlined is A plus B, and the remaining is A minus B in first expression. In second expression, what's the remaining? A plus B. So that's your answer. Or you can write one step more. This is also correct, or you can write it as, when you multiply A plus B, A minus B, it becomes A square minus B square and A plus B. Both of them are correct, okay? Now let's move on. Question number 3. Question number 3 is like, for first expression is A minus B whole square. So we can write it in the factorized form, okay? A minus B, and its second expression is A cube minus B cube, okay? A cube minus B cube. Then we have formula for A cube minus B cube. What's the formula? Yes, A minus B, A square plus AB plus B square. Please learn all the formulas from my previous video so that it will be easier for you to apply here, okay? If you don't know the formula, it's very difficult for you to solve these questions, okay? Be careful and learn all the formulas before solving this type of question. So now it is in factorized form, it is in multiplication form, yeah? So we can write it HCF and LCM now. So HCF of these two expressions is, what's the common here? A minus B is common, yeah? So HCF is A minus B. And what is LCM? LCM is, so in the case of LCM, we will write the common first, A minus B, and there is nothing common left, so we will write the left one. So what is left in the first expression? This A minus B is left, and what's left in the second expression? This one, that is A square plus AB plus B square. Either you can write it, you left it as it is, or you can solve one more step. A minus B times A minus B is, we can write it in A minus B whole square, A square plus AB plus B square, in this, like this, okay? So okay, and now we will move on. Question number 4. Question number 4, or solution 4. Here first expression is like A cube plus B cube. So what's the factorized formula for this? Its factorized formula is A plus B, factorized form formula, okay? A plus B, A square plus A square minus, not plus, okay? Don't be confused, minus A square minus AB plus B square. So you have to learn the formula, yeah, for that. And your second expression is, that's your second expression, A plus B whole cube, okay? So you have to write its factorized form. Don't write the simplified form, write the factorized form formula, and there is no factorized form formula, so we can write it as like this, yeah? This is the simple factorized form. Then its HCF is, what is HCF? Its HCF is, yeah, common. This is common here, A plus B. And what's its LCM? LCM is, first write the common, okay? A plus B is common, and then nothing common left, so we will write the left one on first expression is a square minus ab plus b square. And what's the left here? The left is a plus b, and this is again, this one is a plus b. Then we can simplify here. A plus b times a plus b times a plus b is a plus b whole cube times this one, a square minus ab plus b square. Okay, so now let's move on question number 5, then the solution of 5. Yeah, now the difficulty will rise. So up to question number 4 we have seen that the simple form, they are not so difficult question. From question number 5 the difficulty will increase. So question number 5 is first expression. The first expression is 3x square minus 8x plus 4. So I already told you to screenshot your all the questions so that it will be easier for you to write the questions. So then now you have to write it in factorized form. So we don't have formulas like this, so we will do middle term factor. Okay, yeah, on middle term factor I have already make a video that I think it's my first video on this channel, so please see that video if you have any confusion in middle term factor. So for middle term factor it must be in the quadratic form. Yeah, okay, ax square plus bx plus c. So this is in quadratic form, so we can middle term we can factorize this by middle term factorization. For middle term factor, what we are doing, we have to multiply these two, that is 12. 4 times 3 is 12. So now we will factorize it. 2 times 6, 2 times 3, 3 times 1. Okay, so now it remains as it is, 3x square is as it is, and I have given you a process how to do the middle term factor. So you first and last term are written as they are, and we will write, we have to concentrate on the sign. This sign is plus, so we will write the plus sign here. And when we add these two, it must be 8. Here we are going to write two terms, and when we add them it must be 8x, and when we multiply them it must be 12x square. Okay, because their multiplication is 12x square. So from these two we have to find, so it becomes 6x and 2x. Okay, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, and 6 times 2 is 12. Yes, perfectly we have done it. So it becomes 3x square minus 6x. Now when you are opening the bracket you have to multiply this sign inside the bracket. Okay, so minus times plus is minus, minus times plus is minus 2x. And if you are confused in sign rules, I have already made the videos on sign rules, how to use for multiplication and addition, how to open the bracket. Okay, so you can check that video also. So 4. And now we are going to take the common from these two. What's the common? 3 is common, both of them, and x is also common because x is in both of them. Okay, so the remaining here is 3 taken out, x square, so only x will remain here, minus, so what's the remaining here? 2, because 3 times 2 is 6, 3 gone out, 2 remains here, and x is already outside, so only 2 remains. And minus, if there is minus you have to take the minus as common, if there is plus you have to take the plus as common, so take minus 2 as common, so it, what's the remaining here? X minus 2. So after taking the common you must have something common here, otherwise you have done something wrong in previous steps. Okay, so like here x minus 2 is common, so if you are not getting any common here then you have done something wrong in the previous steps, so check the previous steps. Then now take, these are two terms, this is one term, this is another term, minus or plus here separates the terms, so x minus 2 is common, and what's the remaining here in first term? 3x, because we have taken this out. And what's the remaining here? In second term, yes, minus 2 is the remaining. So that's the factorized form we have done. Now for second expression, for second expression, x4 minus 8x. Yeah, this is another different type of question. So here there is we can write this in 2 cube, but here is power 4. So first check that is there anything common between these two terms. Yes, x is common, so we can take x as common, and then we will write x cube minus 8 remaining. X taken out, here remains, there are x time x time x time x, 4x there, so we will take in 1x, so x cube remains, and here x taken out, 8 is there. Now you can write it as x cube minus 2 cube, is not it? Yeah, you can write it as 2 cube. Then we can solve it in the formula a cube minus b cube. So you have to know the formula of a cube minus b cube, that is x acts as a and b is x, b is 2. Okay, so a cube minus b cube, it becomes a minus b a square plus a into b plus b square. So our formula is a minus b, a square plus ab plus b square, because a is x here and b is 2, so don't be confused. Okay, check the formulas. So x minus 2, and it is x square. X times 2 is 2x, because we will always write the numbers in the because they are the coefficient, we will write the coefficient in front and variable at the back. Okay, and 4. Yeah, that's our factorized form. Now you have to write the HCF and LCM. So their HCF is how much? X minus 2 is only common, so x minus 2 is the HCF, and LCM is, what is the LCM? First you have to write the common. Yeah, there is common x minus 2. Then the remaining ones, there is nothing common left, so we have already written the common here. The remaining is 3x minus 2, and here the remaining is x. So we will write x in the front. You can write here also, but again you have to write it in the front, because we can write anywhere in the case of multiplication, like 3 times 2 or 2 times 3 are equal, because you can write 2 in front or at the back, it does not matter, but we will write the single terms in the front. Okay, so, and this one is remaining, x square plus 2x plus 4. That's your LCM. Okay, now move on, question number 6. So what's the first expression for 6? What's the first expression? It is another different type, a cube minus a square minus a plus 1. Yeah, it is little bit different from other questions. So how we can use it, or how we can solve this question? So are you seeing anything important here? Or like you can take a square, just pause the video and think for around 5 to 10 seconds what you can do here, and then after that you can see how I am solving. So a cube and minus a square is here, so, and a plus 1 is here. If you take a square common from these two terms, these are terms that are separated by plus and minus. Okay, a square taken out, and what's the remaining here? A, and what's the remaining here? Minus 1, because a square taken out, so it minus 1 is remain there. And now if you take minus as common, because there is nothing common here, we can take minus 1 as common or minus as common, then What's the remaining here? A. What's the remaining here? Minus 1. While you taking minus as common, the sign here is changed. Okay, so if it is plus, it becomes minus. If here is minus, then it becomes plus. So now you are seeing something common here. Okay, so we'll taken out the common. A minus 1 is taken out as common, and what's the remaining here in this term? A square is remaining here, and minus 1 is there. Again, if you see here, it is in the form of a square minus b square, because we can write 1 as 1 square, because 1 square means 1. So now you have to know the formula of a square minus b square. So what's the formula? A square minus b square is a minus b, a plus b, because a in the place of a in the place of b there is 1, so a square minus b square, so a minus b, a plus b. Okay, now solve the second expression. The second expression is for question number 6. It is 2a to the power 4 minus 2a. Okay, now before solving any questions, if there is anything common, please take it out. So 2 is common in both of them, and a is also common. So what's the remaining? A cube, because 2 taken out. A 4 means if we have taken out a, then a cube remains there, minus 1 is the remaining in this term. Then now it is in the form of, we can write it in the form of a cube minus 1 is 1 cube, is not it? We can write 1 as 1 cube, because 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So it is in the form of a cube minus b cube. Now you have to write the factorized formula for this one. So what's the factorized formula of a cube minus b cube? You have to know it. Its formula is a, this is a, in the place of a it is a, in the place of b there is 1, so formula is a minus b a square plus a into b plus b square. Okay, like this, and then you can write it in simplified form like a square plus a plus 1. Okay, so now let's see, there is third expression also. We have to write it in factorized form. The third expression is like 3a square plus 3a minus 6, is not it? So this is our third expression. Now try to solve the third expression. The third expression is we are going to solve it, or we are going to write it in factorized form, otherwise you cannot write HCF and LCM. So how you can solve it? We can directly solve it in by middle term factor. So either you can take the middle term directly, or if you are seeing anything common in all the terms, take it out. I am seeing 3 here, here, here. 6 is 2 times 3. So what's the remaining? A square plus remaining here is only a, and what's the remaining here is minus 2, because 2 times 3 is 6, so 3 taken out, 2 remains. Now you can solve it. So how you can solve it? So middle term factor, we have I have make a video on middle term factor, so you can see that. So 2 times this ax square plus bx plus c is the case of, this is the quadratic equation. In quadratic equation you have to multiply c last term, constant term, and this first term, x square, a variable having x square term, so it becomes 2a square. And what you have to do is you have to write 2 different terms here, so that, and you have to keep in mind this sign, minus sign is here, so keep minus here. If there is plus, you must have to write here plus. Okay, you have to write the constant sign here. So this is the constant, you you have to write the constant sign here. So now factorize it. Okay, while multiply it becomes 2a square, while subtraction it must be a, so 2a minus a becomes, when you multiply them 2a and a, it becomes 2a square. When you subtract it, it becomes a. Okay, then just simplify it. A square plus 2a minus a, you have to open the bracket, and minus 2 is as it is. Then 3. Now you can take the common from these two. If you take a as common, the remaining is a plus 2. A is remain here, 2 remains here. Now if here is minus sign, you have to take the minus sign as common, or you can say minus 1 as common, because nothing is common there, so you can take minus 1, and the remaining is a, and the remaining here is plus 2. So now what you can do is 3 times, I already told you that if there is nothing common, then you have to check your previous steps of solving, and there must be something common. So a plus 2 is common in both the terms, this minus separate 2 terms. So take a plus 2 as common, and what's the remaining in first term? Yeah, a is the remaining. What's the remaining in second term? Minus 1 is the remaining. So it becomes, now there is no this bracket has no, so you can keep it or you cannot keep it, or you just throw out this bracket because there is multiplication sign, so you don't need to write the large bracket. Okay, so this is your factorized form. Now it is not completed because you have to write the HCF and LCM. So the HCF is, see, in all the case a minus 1, a minus 1, and third expression is here a minus 1. So a minus 1 is common. Yeah, anything common left? I'm not seeing anything left. So HCF is only a minus 1, because in HCF we are only writing the common. And in the case of LCM, what is, first we are going to write the common. Yeah, a minus 1 is common. Now there is nothing common left, so we will write the left ones. So in first expression, what's the left? A minus 1 times a plus 1. You know, these two are left in, as a minus 1 is taken out, common, these two left, so we will write here. In second expression, what's the left? 2a and this one. So we will write 2a in the front, because we can write the single terms in the front, or you can write here, then you have to write another step for that. And we have written here 2a, and we have left one is this one, a square plus a plus 1. Now from the third term or third expression, what's the remaining here? A minus 1 is taken as common, remaining here is 3, so you can write 3 in the front. Okay, and a plus 2 is here, a plus 2, so it becomes 6a, a minus 1, a minus 1, we can write it as a minus 1 whole square. We can write a plus 1, again we can write a plus 2, a square plus a plus 1. Just simplify it, or if you let this is also correct, just solve some one step after that. Okay, now we will move on question number. So question 7 is little bit different from other questions. So let's write the first expression for question number 7. We are solving question number 7. So the first expression is x cube, x cube y plus y4. So let's write it in factorized form. So for it we have to solve it. So are you seeing anything common? Yes, first we will take out the common ones. So x cube, and here is y cube remains. So as we have taken out y, so now again we can factorize is x cube and y cube. Y, so it is in the form of a cube plus b cube. So what's the formula for a cube plus b cube? It is a plus b a square minus a into b plus b square. So don't forget the formula, you have to learn all the formulas. So it is a cube, a is here x, b is here y. So a cube plus b cube means a plus b, a square minus ab plus b square. Okay, now it is in full factorized form. Now the second expression, for second expression, x4 plus x square y square plus y4. So here what you can do is you have to factorize it. Now as you are seeing x4 and y4, so we can write them together like this. Just pause the video and try to solve by yourself first. Think in your mind how you can write them in factorized form. Okay, so here what we can do now, we can solve them like, or we can write x is 4 as x square to the whole square plus y square to the power whole square plus x square y square. Why we are doing this? Because we are trying to write them in a square plus b square form. Okay, so the variable inside this bracket x as a, this is a, this is b, so we have to use a square and plus b square formula here. So a square plus b square, the formula is a, this is a, plus b whole square minus 2 times a into b. So this is your formula for a square plus b square. So a plus b whole square minus 2 into a into b. Okay, and this is as it is. This x square y square is remains as it is. Now again you have to solve them like this is minus 2x square y square, this is x square y square. So variables are same, powers are same. So what we can do, we can add or subtract. So plus and minus we can subtract, minus plus is subtract, and the sign is of greater. So 2 here is 2, here is 1. The variables are as they are and we will only add or subtract their coefficient. So here is 1, here is 2. So 2 minus 1 is 1. We don't need to write 1. Sign is of greater. So this 2 is greater, so we will write minus x square y square. Now if you see here, then you will see that we can write it in xy whole square, because I have explained it in the formulas in my previous video that if there is xy whole square, you can this square is for both of them, so this becomes x square and y square. So you can write it like this. Then what you can do now, you, because it is again not in the factorized form, you have to use as a this all the variables inside this bracket x as a and inside this bracket x as b. So it is a square minus b square. So how you can do? A, what's the formula for a square minus b square? It is a, this is a plus b and a minus b. So that's our formula for a square minus b square is a plus b. This is a minus b. Okay, now it is in factorized form. So now again it has another expression. It has another expression that is in the form of 2ax cube minus 2ax square y plus 2axy square. So now I already told you, if you are not seeing how to solve it, just try to take the common. So if you see there is anything common, So I am seeing common here. First thing, 2 is common there. Then A, all have A, all the terms. First term, second term, third term, all have A. I will write A is common also. And I am seeing X is common also because all of them have X. X square, X cube. So you have to take the common, the smallest one is X. Now what's the remaining here? The remaining is only X square. What's the remaining here? Minus 2A and X are common taken out, so minus XY remains here. Out of X square, X is taken out, so X remains and Y remains. Plus what's remain here? Y square remains here because 2AX are taken out, so only Y square is remaining. Now this is already in factorized form, in multiply form. We cannot solve further this question, so now we have to write the HCF. So what the HCF? See what's common in all of the terms. This is the solution, last equation or last line of first term. This is for second term and this is for third term. So what is common there? I am seeing X square minus XY plus Y square. See, X square minus XY plus Y square, because in plus minus you can write anywhere without changing their sign. Similarly, X square minus XY plus Y square. So the HCF is X square minus XY plus Y square, and nothing else is common in all the three terms. So that is the HCF. So this is the HCF. And what's the LCM? LCM is, so in the first expression, first write the common X square minus XY plus Y square. Then the left ones, what's the left one? In the first expression, Y is the left one and X plus Y is left. So Y and X plus Y is left, so we have to write here. And in second expression, what's the left? X square plus Y square plus XY is left there. And in third expression, 2AX. So there is no place, I will write it here. 2AX is left in third expression. So now you can just write one more step. Write it in the front, 2AXY, 2X and Y in front. Write the smaller expression in the front, X plus Y in front. Now write these two. Okay, so this is your final LCM for question number 7. Okay, so now let's move on question number 8. So in the case of question number 8, so let's start with expression first, or first expression. So our, in case of question number 8, it is a little bit different from other questions. Like, the question is like this, first expression. So for first expression, when you see the question like this, if you see here 2ab, so if you remember the formula of a square plus 2ab plus b square, you will see the formula here, a square plus 2ab plus b square. That's the formula for a plus b whole square, isn't it? You can write these terms as like this, and minus c square is there already. Minus c square is as it is. And then now if you see that this x as a and this x as b, so a square minus b square. So here this x as a square minus this x as b square. So what's the formula for a square minus b square? It is a minus b, a plus b. Okay, so a, this is a minus b is here, a minus b, and a plus b, b is here, this one. Okay, so a minus b, a plus b. So that is in the factorized form. Okay, for second expression, our second expression for question number 8 is b square plus 2bc plus c square minus a square. Now just pause the video and see. Yeah, it is same as expression first. Yeah, it is very easy for solving. You can write it in the formula of a plus b whole square. Yeah, it is in the place of a there is b, in the place of b there is c. So this acts as a, this acts as b. So it is a plus b whole square, and there is a square. Then now, because we are trying to write it in factorized form, so this is a, this is b. So a square minus b square. So we can write a plus b, and a is this one, this is a, and b is this, minus b. A plus b, a minus b, or a minus b, a plus b, same thing. Okay, don't be confused. The formula for a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So either you can write it here, or either you can write it here. It does not matter in the case of multiplication. Understood? So let's see third expression. Third expression for question number 8 is c square plus 2ca plus a square minus b square. Again, if you see these three terms, you can see that it is in the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square. So then what we will write? C plus a whole square, isn't it? And here is minus b square. Then again you have to write it in the formula of a, this is a, all the terms inside bracket are a square minus b square. So a plus b, okay, and a minus b. Yeah, and now we have to write all the three expression are in factorized form. Now you can write the HCF and LCM. So its HCF is, first write the HCF. What's the common here? I've seen, yeah, a plus b plus c. Here is also a plus b plus c. All the signs are same, just terms are interchanged their places. Here also a plus b plus c. So the HCF is, what's the HCF? A plus b plus c. We can write the HCF is like this. And what's the LCM? In the case of LCM, first write the common. Yeah, this is common, a plus b plus c. We have already seen HCF. This is a plus b plus c, a plus b plus c, and a plus b plus c is common. Then what's the remaining in first term? It is a plus b minus c, because LCM is common and the remainings. So in second term remaining is b plus c minus a, and in third term the remaining is c plus a minus b. I am not writing any sign here. If there is no sign, then you have to understand that they are in multiplication. This is also in multiplication with here, because there is no space to write. Understood? Okay, so I hope you understand this, and now we will move on question number 9. So it is of different difficulty, or it is somewhat different from other questions. So let's move on. Question number 9. So in question number 9, a4 plus first expression, we are writing the first expression, a4 plus a square plus 1. So now think some for 5 to 10 seconds how you can solve it. Okay, how you can solve it and how you can factorize it. So just pause the video and think for 5 to 10 seconds. So in this case, what we can do is we can write 1 with a to the power 4. Yeah, we can interchange the terms. Yes, and then a4 can be written as a square whole square. Yeah, because powers are multiplied and it becomes a4. We can write it like this. And 1 is also written as 1 square, and a square is already there. So what you can do is, now it is in the form of a square plus b square. So we can use the formula a square plus b square. So what's the formula for a square plus b square? It is a plus b whole square minus 2a into b. Yeah, that's the formula. A plus b whole square minus 2ab. So here a is a square and b is 1, and plus a square is already there. Okay, then what you can do? Yeah, this is as it is, a square plus 1 whole square. Okay, now 2 times 1 is 2, so it is 2a square plus a square. Let's write another step. Sorry, plus a square. Okay, then a square plus 1 whole square. Here is minus 2a square, is plus a square. So the variables are same and their powers are also same. We can add or subtract them. So a plus minus is subtract sign of greater. 2 is greater here, so minus will be there. And a square is a square, and 2 minus 1. Coefficients are subtracted, variables are same. Coefficients subtracted means 2 minus 1 is 1. We don't need to write 1. Okay, now again it is in a square minus b square form. So a square plus 1 is, you can take it as a and take this as b, this a as b. Then what you can do? Now it becomes a, this is a plus b, b is a. Okay, a plus b and a, this is a minus b. This is your factorized form. So second expression, what's the second expression? Second expression for question number 9 is, okay, let me see the question. Okay, I have seen the question. Look, second question is a cube plus 1. A cube plus 1. Yeah, it is the simple one. A cube plus, you can write it in the form a cube plus 1. You can write the 1 as 1 cube. So a cube plus b cube. Then what we will do? It is in the form of a cube plus b cube. Just write it in the factorized form. Yeah, you have to learn all the factors formula, all the formula that can be used in algebraic expressions. So a cube plus b cube. The formula is a plus b, a square minus a into b plus b square. Yeah, so the result will be a plus b, a square minus a plus 1. Okay, and the third expression is, the third expression for question number 9 is, the third expression is a cube minus a square plus 1. Yeah, that one. And now how you can solve it? Let's check how you can solve it. Sorry, it is not 1, it is a. Sorry for the question, it is a. So what you can do? You can just take a in all the terms. A is common, so take out a is common, and what's the remaining one? A square. Here a is taken out, so a square. What's the remaining here? A, and what's the remaining here? 1. You cannot solve it further, so that's your final result. So therefore you can write the HCF and LCM. So what's the HCF? A square minus a plus 1, a square minus a plus 1, a square minus a plus 1. The places are interchanged, but the expression, this and this is same. So the HCF is a square minus a plus 1. That's your HCF. And what's your LCM? Or either you can keep it in bracket or not, it does not matter, because it is only one expression. And another LCM is, so first we have to write the common, but here it matters. If you did not write inside bracket, then it will be wrong. Okay, so this is common. What's that left in first expression? This one, remaining ones. This is taken out as common, this is the remaining one. So a square plus a plus 1, because we can write a here. We can write the variables in front and last in the constant at the back at the last. Okay, and in second expression there is remaining a plus 1, and in third expression there is only a, so we will write a in the front, and this is your result. Or you can write a plus 1 in front, it does not matter in the case of multiplication. Okay, and let's move on our last question of this topic. So question number 10, first expression. So what's our first expression? It is, yeah, this question is little bit different, so I'm writing here, it needs some more space. So x square minus 18x minus 19 plus 20y minus y square. Okay, so this is our question, and now you have to solve it, and let's see how you can solve it. Okay, try to think for 5 to 10 seconds by pausing the video, and then watch how I can solve it. Okay, so if you see here, you have to analyze by seeing the question. If you did not analyze the question, then it's difficult for you to solve it. So this is the important question that may be asked in your exam, but and it's of difficulty, highest difficulty. So in this question, if you see a square minus 2ab plus b square, this is in b square form, but b square is not here. So let's try to write it in the b square form. So a square minus, we can write 18 as 2 times a is here x, and b is, we can write 9. So 9 times 2 is 18, x is here, so we can write 18x like this, isn't it? And plus a square minus 2ab, and we need plus b square, so b is here 9, isn't it? We have not changed 19, we are adding by ourselves plus 9 square. So if we have added, then we have to subtract it, because we can add and subtract the same numbers, because it becomes 0. Minus 9 square plus 9 square becomes 0, and the remaining is as it is. So minus 19 is already there, and plus 20y is there, and minus y square is there. Okay, so we have done nothing, just we have written 18a in this form, 2 and 9, 2 times x times 9 form, and we have added by ourselves plus 9 square and minus 9 square to make it in the, to see it in the some formula, or to, because if we did not change, it does not look like any formula, so we are trying to change it in the form of formula. Okay, so now what you can do is, you can write a square minus 2ab plus b square. What's the formula of it? A minus b whole square. So this is a and this is b. Then minus 9 square is 81, 9 square is 81, minus is there, and minus 19 plus 20y. Okay, now add these two, because minus minus add. If you are confused here, see the sign rules that I have made in another episode, previous episode. So minus minus add, so it becomes 81 plus 19 is 100. Sign is of minus, minus minus add, sign is minus. Okay, check the sign rules. Minus y square, other terms are as they are. Okay, so x minus 9, and I'm trying to write this variable in the front without changing their sign. Yeah, variable here, and without changing their sign we can write like this, because again we are trying to write it in formula form, a square plus 2ab plus b square form. So before writing them in formula form, what you have to keep in mind that here is minus, so we have not seen any formula that is that have minus in the front. so we will take minus as common, or minus 1 as common, or you can just say minus as common. So if you take out minus, then all the signs are changed. Minus y square become plus y square, this sign becomes minus 20y, this sign becomes plus, yeah, plus 100. If you taken out minus is common or minus 1 is common, then sign will be changed inside the brackets. Then it becomes x minus 9 minus, okay, you can write it as a square minus 2 into a is y into b is 10, and 100 we can write it as 10 square. So this is in the form of a square minus 2ab and plus b square. Then it becomes yeah, y minus 10 whole square. This is the formula of a minus b whole square. A square minus 2ab plus b square is a minus b whole square. A is y, b is 10. Okay, then oh, sorry, we are not writing squares here, sorry for that. Okay, don't forget, check your answers properly. Then what we can do, we can do like this. This is in the form a square and minus b square. This is a, inside the bracket is a, inside the bracket is b. So what's the formula for a square minus b square? It is, this is a minus b. While there are more than one term after minus, you have to keep it inside bracket. Okay, like this. This is a minus b and times a plus b. You know it, plus, you don't need to write inside the bracket after plus, so it is y minus 10. A minus b, a plus b. Okay, because in the case of minus, if you did not keep it here brackets, then your sign will be wrong. So it becomes x minus 9 minus y minus 10 minus is plus. Here the sign is changed, so either you can write big bracket, it does not matter. X plus y minus 9 minus 10 is minus minus added, sign is minus. 10 minus 10 plus 9 is 19 and the sign is minus. So this becomes x minus y and plus 1. X minus y is here, minus 9 plus 10 means plus minus subtract 1. 10 minus 9 is 1, sign is of greater, 10 is greater, so sign is plus, and it becomes x plus y minus 19. Yeah, this is your final factorized form. This is your first expression. Now we will move on second expression. Second expression. So your second expression is x square plus x minus y square plus y. Okay, so this is your second expression. So how you can solve it? Any idea? Yeah, we can keep these two together, x square minus y square, and these two together, x plus y. So x square minus y square, what we can do? We can write it in the formula factorized form, a minus b, a plus b, because it is in the form a square minus b square. A is x, b is y, so a minus b, a plus b, and plus there is no common, we are trying to write it in factorized form, so we will take the common here 1 and we will write x plus y. Then now you are seeing two terms, this one and this one. What's the common? X plus y is the common in both terms, and the remaining here is x minus y, and the remaining here is plus 1. Okay, and third expression. Third expression is yeah, third expression, let me check. X square minus y square plus 2y minus 1. Yeah, this is also a little bit different question. So if you do here like this in the second expression, then you cannot take common from here, because there are nothing common in first. If you write like this term, then you cannot take common from these two terms. Okay, so you have to think another way, what you can do is, you are seeing a square plus 2ab plus b square type form. So we can take minus, because minus is common, because there is nothing. We are trying to write it in a plus a minus b, or we have not any formula that have minus in the front, so we are going to take minus as common. So it becomes y square minus 2y plus 1. Signs are changed when you take the minus as common. Then what's your remaining is, yeah, it is in a square minus 2ab plus b square form, or if you are confused, I will write it for once, 2 into a into b plus b square. Yeah, 1 is written in y is 1 square. We can add here 1 into 2 into y into 1 is 2y. So x square minus y minus 1 whole square. Now again, it is in a square minus b square form. So a minus, I am taking here large bracket, a minus b. I already told you, if there is minus and after that there are more than one term, if there is only y, then you can write without any bracket, but if there are more than one term, you have to keep the bracket. A minus b and a plus b. Do not need to, you can if you did not write after plus bracket, it does not matter, okay, because after plus sign is not changed. Then what we can do, it becomes, now open the bracket inside here, inside the bracket, x minus y plus 1, because minus times y is minus, minus times minus is plus, and this is x plus y minus 1. Okay, so we have solved all the three terms. Then it becomes, now we are going to write it HCF. So the HCF is, what's the HCF? See the common, x minus y plus 1, x minus y plus 1, x minus y plus 1. So the HCF is x minus y plus 1. Either you write in inside bracket or not, it does not matter here, because it is only one expression. And the LCM is another important one. So the LCM is, first you are going to write the common, this is the common taken out. So what's the remaining in first term? Remaining are x plus y minus 19. In the second one, what's the remaining? X plus y. And in the third term, what's the remaining? X, this is taken out, x plus y minus 1. So this is your final answer. Okay, so today we have seen HCF and LCM and 4 algebraic expression. Okay, so I hope you like my video, and please, if you have liked, then share with your friends, those who are in need, those who want to learn these type of questions, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.